For the first time, doctors are ready for human testing of a drug intended to prevent Alzheimer's disease. That drug trial was announced at the government as the government begins a new campaign to combat the disease. Wyatt Andrews is in Washington with the story.
This first ever test of a drug that might stop Alzheimer's will be centered near Medellin, Colombia. Here, scientists have identified hundreds of people in one extended family who carry a genetic misspelling that almost guarantees they get Alzheimer's. In the trial, 300 willing family members who have the Alzheimer's gene but who don't yet have symptoms will be offered an experimental drug called crenuzumab to see if their genetic destiny can be reversed and if Alzheimer's itself can be prevented.
If we could, by this kind of bold new scientific approach, develop an approach that could prevent the disease, we could then offer that to people at high risk. We could identify those who already have the early signs by brain imaging that trouble has started, even though they're fine, and we could reverse what otherwise is an enormous threat to our future.
When the trial begins, crenuzumab will attack a toxic brain protein called amyloid, seen here in red. Most scientists think the buildup of amyloid kills brain cells and is the root cause of Alzheimer's. Doctors now hope the drug will stop the protein from lodging in the brain to begin with. Dr. Eric Ryman is the director of the Banner's Alzheimer's Institute and the lead researcher in the trial. What's new about this research approach?
Most, but not all, researchers believe that the accumulation of amyloid plays a critical role in the development of Alzheimer's disease. And if that's right, and if we start early enough, we may have a way to stop the disease in its tracks before people develop symptoms.
The trial is set to formally begin next year. In addition to those 300 Colombian volunteers, sponsors will also be looking for 24 Americans at high risk of getting Alzheimer's to sign up for this high-stakes, one-of-a-kind experiment.